So I was reading a story this week, and today we're going to talk about this idea of serving big. I was reading a story this week. It was at an elementary school, and the teacher, asked the kids to draw a picture on something that is just very important to them, and then hand it in. So they were doing their class, and all the little kids in this elementary school. In this elementary school class, they were writing down the things that mattered to them and the things that were important to them. And, some kids, drew pictures of sports stuff, and some drew pictures of video games, and some drew pictures of mom and dad and everything. But there's one little kid turning this picture, and it was a picture of a hand. And perplexed, his teacher's like, why are you drawing a picture of a hand? And so some of the classmates began to talk about their pictures. And so when this little kid's picture, went up, some of the kids were like, well, what they did is they were drawing a picture of people being, this hand meant people were bringing groceries to the store. And then another kid said, the reason that little Douglas drew a picture of a hand is because he was talking about how the farmers use their hands to raise the chickens. And finally, Douglas was given an opportunity to tell why he drew the picture of a hand. And Douglas says, the reason that hand is not any of those things that the kids mentioned. But Miss Teacher, that's your hand. And she could not wonder why. And so the kids started to work. And so she started thinking, she's like, for Douglas, my hand was the one that helped walk this little tattered kid through the halls of the school or in and out of the playground. This hand is the hand that supports Douglas, that helps him learn his work, that helps him learn to write his letters, that helps him learn to color. He said, it's your hand. And it's in that story that we can learn a valuable lesson as believers, as followers of Christ, is that for us and for those around us, we might be the only hands and the only feet of Jesus that someone sees.